My name is Flore. When I came to Grace Institute, I was a domestic violence survivor. I had just gotten out of an abusive relationship. I had no office skills, and when I was in school, a long time ago, there was no computer training, and I didn't have computer skills. I had no college degree at the time, so I didn't qualify and I didn't qualify for financial aid because I had two immigration papers. I had gone through training to be a paralegal right after high school, and I had been out of the workforce for more than 10 years. My abusive partner at the time had used different tactics and subtle ones to stop me from going to work. This was part of a cycle of patterns of abuse. When people think of abuse, they usually think of just physical, but they don't think that can be combined with mental, physical, and financial abuse and other forms as well. During the decade I was out of school, the job market had changed a lot. I stayed home to raise my children, but I have my son right here, my eldest one, and I was isolated and I lost a lot of interpersonal skills. I was a client of one of Grace Institute's partners, Flore for Families, which support domestic violence victims. It was my case manager at the time that told me about Grace. I went to the open house and I learned more about the program. The length of the administrative professional programs appealed to me because at the time it was just 5 months, and I just couldn't afford to spend 4 years of college and then wait to start working. I needed skills to prepare me for the job market, and equally importantly, the program was free. The program was everything I expected and then some. I didn't know how intensive it was going to be. I learned a lot of skills. I learned QuickBooks, typing, computer skills, business skills like writing, professional emails, and reports, and also very underrated people skills. People skills are something that we need in life, period. I needed to build upon them, and Grace program helped me to do just that. The interpersonal skills I developed were very helpful for the job interviews. I graduated from Grace in 2014. I had a few internships, and while I was waiting to receive my documents from immigration, I did a lot of volunteering at different agencies and organizations. I became a mentor for Flore for Families after having been a client for them, and I interned at the mayor's office to end domestic and gender-based violence. Keeping busy, and which helped me keep my computer skills and everything I had learned from Grace fresh. While I interned at the mayor's office, they were putting together an outreach team for the mayor's action plan for neighborhood safety. A position opened up and I was hired. My paperwork came and everything made sense. I accepted a full-time position with them. Now I am the community coordinator for the mayor's office to end domestic and gender-based violence. I've been there for 7 years. My job varies a lot. I do a lot of presentations to different communities. I've covered several boroughs, and I connect people to services. I do a lot of public speaking. I do live presentation for news, podcasts, schools, community organization. I also put together materials and translate them. I used to be the co-chair for the transition committee. Outside of work, I've been pursuing my education as well. I just received my associate in communication from Empire State College last semester. And I am now pursuing my bachelor's in human resource management. I will graduate next fall. In addition, in June of this year, I was also named a board member for Flore for Families. Wow. After having been a survivor leader for them for more than 7 years. I love my time at Grace Institute, and I'm happy to stay connected with the Grace community. I've spoken with their current participants and graduates about my personal story and what it's like going through the job search process and building my career. In my own path, inspiration from other women have kept me going. It's important that Grace programs continue. so they can provide services for women who need them. Because when you give people opportunities, the possibilities really are